say it's champagne. Birthday Diana, singing and dancing all in the rain. Ooh, I just want to turn around, kick inside, and sway yourself to the right now.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So anyways, by the title y'all can see that I'm doing a story time about the time that I got my car stolen and I knew who it was and it happened right in front of my eyes. So yeah, let's get into the video. By the way, Avea is being clingy right now, so y'all might see her throughout the video because she being clingy, but right now she's chilling because I gave her some chips. So yeah, anyways, this was a Sunday. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was 4 months pregnant at the time with Avea. This was 2 years ago. It was a Sunday. I had just left church, and normally on Sundays, well back then on Sundays before I had her, I would work after church. So I would set my hours to work after church, blah blah blah. So normally I would give me some food. I would leave and get to work at least 30 minutes to an hour early. So I will give me some food and then I will go straight to work. By the way, I hope y'all can hear me through the TV. I'm sure y'all can because I talk loud, but y'all know her cartoon's on, so it is what it is. But anyways, so yeah, I normally would give me some food and then sit out there and wait on my client. And it was really hot too. It was May. It was the beginning of May. Excuse me. So I went and got me some food and I went to the shop and I was in a car. So I normally go in, open our door. We have our own private suite. So I'll open the door, set up everything before the client get there, and then I'll go sit back in my car. I was doing box braid this day, so I went in, set the hair up, did everything, and then I went and sat back in my car. On my way back to my car, this boy, he was in another person's room. Now on Sundays, it's really limited people there. It's like literally only like maybe 3 of us there, if that. Sometimes I'll be the only one, sometimes it'll be no more than 3 people. And like I said, everybody had their own rooms, and it's like 10 rooms inside the building. So normally they are full on a regular day, but Sundays it's not that full. So he was in another person's room. As well, I had only been at this place for 2 months. So this was like super fresh. So I didn't know nobody that much either, so I wasn't really cool with a lot of people in there. So yeah, so I went. He was like, "Oh my God, you pregnant? What you having? Blah blah blah," just kicking it. And he was walking outside as I was walking outside, and I was sitting in my passenger seat. So I always carry my fanny pack on me, and I always put all my important stuff in there. You know, IDs, blah blah blah, phone, keys, everything. So he was just like, "Can you do my hair? I was supposed to get my hair done by this person, blah, blah, blah." So I'm like, yeah, it's going to be a minute because I'm doing box braids. Something told me, like, just tell him no. But me being the nice person I am, I'm like, because somebody canceled on him, I'll do it. And at the time, I wasn't even paying attention. But now after it's over, well, then after it was over, I did pay attention to the fact that he didn't even have no hair. So he was in the car. He was like, okay, so I'll come in there after close to time you done with her. I'm like, okay, cool. So he went back into the other girl's room. I was still outside, so my client ended up pulling up. So I closed my door, locked my doors, or whatever the case may be. And then I went back in the shop. So I started doing my client hair or whatever, and he was in and out of my room. And I'm not a mean person. I'm a really nice person, so I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I have absolutely no problem with gay people. I love gay people, gay boys, gay women. I mean, I ain't gonna say I love gay women. I like people for who they are, basically. I'm not a person who stereotypes or, you know, feel the type of way just because you are who you are. And I really love gay boys. They are really fun people to be around. So I didn't have a problem with him, but I knew he was a little on the other side. Like, he was a little ratchet and a little everywhere, because when I get into this story, baby, y'all gonna be like, ugh. So anyways, he came in a room and he had his little brother with him, and so he started telling he was talking to me, and sorry, I'm looking at Vega. He was talking to me, and he was yeah, so he was talking to me and he was just telling me his business. So he started telling me about how his the boy he was talking to, well, I I can't really remember how it went because I didn't really care. But I know that the boy he was talking to had a girlfriend or something like that, and he was about to fight the girl. He even showed us the video. The video had went viral. If I could put it on my screen, I would try to put these videos, not that video because I don't have that one. He showed me that out of his phone, but it's some videos once I get into the story that y'all that'll correlate with my story that I might post. So anyways, yeah, so he showed me the video. He was just telling me like, yeah, I went over his house and just all this crazy stuff. So he was like, I'm about to he was calling his mom, so his phone was on a charger. He was calling his mom like, bring the boy home, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, I'm about to walk my little brother. No, he's like, I'm about to take my little brother home, and I'll be right back. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, what kind of car you drive? Where your car? He was like, I got a, girl. He was like, baby, I got a 2014 Charger. He's like, I parked my car around the corner. And mind y'all, this is why I did his hair and I believed everything he was saying, because he knew everybody in the shop. He knew everybody's name. At the time we had, I'm not gonna say these people's names, I'm just gonna make up their names. At the time we had a chef in the shop, and he knew exactly who she was. He was like, yeah, chef, I can't even think of a name, Chef Rita, he was like, yeah, her car got hit. Okay, so my job is on a service job. So the freeway is like right next, so it's like the job and then the street and then the freeway. So he was like, yeah, Chef Beta, Rita, I don't know what I said. Anyway, Chef Beta Rita, it'll be Beta or Rita. Chef Beta, her car got hit, so I don't leave my car right there no more because somebody hit her car coming up off the freeway, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, so he's like, I always park my car around the block. So at the time where the room that I was in, you could see that side of the block where he said he parked his car, and I didn't see his car. So he was like, I'm gonna take my brother home, I'm gonna be right back. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, and I'm talking to my client, I'm like, I'm praying he don't come back. And I'm like, cause I just really don't want to do his hair, all this stuff. And then we was talking about how he used the B word so much, and cause I don't do that. I don't play that. Me and my friends don't call each other the B word. We just don't do that. And I know some people, that's just how they talk. So I don't get offended when people do it. And I also don't correct them. I let people be them. Long as you're not saying it in a harmful way, like, oh, B or something like that. But it's like, girl, B, let me tell you. Like, I ain't gonna really say nothing. So, and that's what he was doing. He was like, B, let me tell you, so, but I didn't correct him. My client was like, you should say something. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to, because he looked like he confrontational, and I'm pregnant. I ain't got time. I don't even want to deal with that. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna let him say what he say, whatever. So he left, and me and my client could see him in the window walking. So I'm like, he got a car while he walking. But mind you, none of this I didn't pay attention to until after the fact. So he was walking or whatever the case may be. And then he ended up coming back. So he came back. He was in a room. And he was in there telling me all of his business. When I tell you, he was telling me everything. He was telling me what school he went to. He claimed he did hair as well. What shop he did hair at. He was telling me his full name. He told me that he knew Cash Doll and how he used to do crack or cocaine with some people. His mama, he was telling me all type of crazy. And I'm just like, this boy is lunatic. He's a lunatic. He's sitting here literally telling me all his business. So he was just continuing to tell his business. He was in there even like dang near crying. Ain't no more, baby. You ate them all. You want some more milk, water? So he was in there telling me literally all his business, like just everything. So fast forward, when I'm in my room, who thinks to keep their keys? You have a private room. It's only me in this room. It's me and another girl who I'm really close with. So it's no reason for me to lock any of my things up or just put it. If I had some money, somebody client gave me money, I feel like I could leave it on my thing without nobody touching it, because I have my own private room, unless I leave out the room, of course. So at the time, I had to use the bathroom. My keys were sitting on my my station area where my where the hot comb and all that stuff be. So my keys was sitting right there. Bea, you can't be pulling my shirt down. My client, what are you trying to do? My client ended up asking her boyfriend to bring her some food before he went to work, because, you know, it was a 6-hour style, so she had got hungry. So when her boyfriend pulled up, I asked him to go open the door for her boyfriend. So he was like, yeah, I'll go open the door. So, what's wrong? Wish you married, baby. So, you don't even know the story. How you trying to tell the story? Ain't no more. Yeah, so I asked him to go open the door for my client's boyfriend or whatever. So he did. He was like, yeah, I'll go open it. So he opened the door for her. And for him, I never seen the boyfriend because at that time I went to the bathroom. So I went to use the bathroom. Now, normally, y'all, I never use the bathroom at work. God hears me. Literally, I always hold it until I get home. I always did that. No reason. It's just that I just hate using the bathroom. That's for another day though. So I'm like, I did not want to go to the bathroom or whatever, but I had to because I was pregnant at the time. So of course I didn't want to hold my pee and get a bladder infection or whatever else. And then I couldn't. I had to go. So I wasn't able to hold it. So I go to the bathroom. Mind you, I've never seen her boyfriend. Like, he came when he went to open the door. I went to use the bathroom. Her boyfriend came, gave her the food, and he was gone before I came back. So when I got back in the room, the gay boy was gone too. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, we chilling. So I'm like, I hope. I was like, where'd he go? She was like, I don't know. He was like, I didn't even ask that. No, I didn't, because it's gonna correlate with the other part of the story. So I came. I'm like, I hope he don't come back. That's all I said. So I ended up finishing her hair or whatever. And normally, you know, with your last client, we walk out together. So I was like, you know, we'll walk out together or whatever. And I started, you know, cleaning up or whatever. And then I locked up the door because, you know, it's my own room. So everybody locks their door. So I locked the door. It eats so fast, y'all. I locked the door. And we walking out the door, y'all. And as I'm opening the big door to go outside, I look and I'm like, I literally was like this, like, didn't I have a car out here? She like, yeah, you had a car out here. So I'm like, somebody stole my car. I'm like, somebody stole my car. So I called my boyfriend. Most of y'all know he a cop. So I called him like, somebody just stole my car. And he didn't believe me. I'm like, I'm so serious. Like, I'm dead serious. My car's not outside. So he was like, all right, I'm on my way. So I was talking to the client. Well, the client was sitting there waiting with me. And she was like, I was like, but I'm like, I looked in my pouch. I'm like, I don't even have my keys. I'm like, I know I ain't lock them in the room. So I go and try to get in the room. I don't remember. I can't remember if I got in or if I waited until the next day. I can't remember, but I know I looked in my pouch and my keys wasn't in there. So I'm like, okay. I was still able to be in the building, but I couldn't get back in my room. So my boyfriend ended up getting there or whatever. They did the police report, and he took me to his car, and then I drove home. I called my insurance company to, you know, let them know my car was stolen, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I did my police report with him, my boyfriend. So yeah, all that. Got home, chilling. The next day, they you know, I get a rental with my with my insurance. So I went to go get my rental or whatever, and I think I went to work. And then I was able to, you know, they got a spare key in the building, so I was able to get back in my room. Keys wasn't in my room, so I'm like, he had to steal my car. So I can't remember how we got to the conclusion that he stole my car though. I can't remember because I don't even remember if I even thought that he stole it at the time. I can't remember because it was 2 years ago. Anyways, I'm just getting to the part where I realized that he stole my car. So he had posted on Facebook, or no, he didn't have no social media, y'all. This was another thing about the boy. He ain't had no social media. So everything I was hearing was through people on social media. Everything I was hearing was through social media from other people because he didn't have social media. This is one of the videos I got.
Oh my goodness, bitch. I'm not even cute and I just got a new car. I'm not cute yet. A new car, bitch.
A what?
A new car. I'm not cute.
Oh, you know me out some loud shit too. Line your colors. Line your colors. Go in.
Go in, huh?
This guy
Is you slow? That block don't go through. That's why I'm going this way. I stay right here, bro.
You stay right there?
You don't crop your photos, huh? You the real deal, ain't you? You can take the dick, can't you? You would like it if I spank you. Know my bitch got paper on her, nigga. Neighbors hating on us, fucking at 8 in the morning, nigga. Neighbors hating on us, fucking at 8 in the morning, nigga.
I know.
Feel we build some.
Bitch, somebody in my car. I want to bitch on my seat.
Do too much because I know how to act. You don't want no this, you got no right. You talking about
This ain't no 04 or 03.
Give another night, everything that belongs to you. I'ma call up Brian, I'ma FaceTime Brian, I'ma text Lorenzo.
So he was just basically telling everybody that he got a car and joyriding in my car. So I ended up telling the police. I had to go to the police station several times, over 4 to 5 times, because I had all this information and they wasn't doing anything about it. But the people who actually was supposed to take care of it, they wasn't doing their job. So I had to continuously go up there. I'm like, and I was getting a runaround. It was so annoying because I had all this information. I knew I had my sisters. My sister was, they done pulled up to the boy house. They done gave me the boy address. I gave it to my boyfriend. He went over there and questioned them. Like, I had all this information about this boy and they still wasn't trying to find him. It was so annoying. Mind you, every time I was seeing videos of him in my car doing stuff, joyriding, and people were sharing it on Facebook for me so that we could try to find the car. I never heard from the boy. I wasn't taking matters into my own hands, but I was at the same time, but I couldn't do much because I was pregnant. So like 3 days later, I get a call from I forgot what kind of what's the name of the place, but it's like where when they recover your car, they always call, and they was like, yes, we recovered your car. It had been an accident on such and such street and such and such street. And I'm like, what? I'm like, an accident? I'm like, who did the person hit? He hit an old lady and did a hit and run. So he just crashed into her and left. I asked him, could I come retrieve my things out of the car? I had like just was about to go take my state board. I just graduated from cosmetology school, so I was gonna take my state board like within the next couple of months or something. He stole my cosmetology bag. I had like some money in my armrest. He stole that. He just stole all the important stuff, and then everything else he threw in the trunk. My keys was under the seat. I had got my keys back, even my keys to the shop. That's how you know he was dumb. He wasn't a trained thief. Because any person would have stole the keys to the shop, came in whenever he could and tried to do something, but clearly he wasn't that smart. So my keys was under the seat. It was somebody's social security card. I bet I don't want that. Social security card under the seat with another phone. So all that stuff I got whatever that I needed out of the car. Wasn't much because he took mostly everything. Took my my shirt. He took everything that was a value of mine. He took it out of the car. So I retrieved all my stuff, and then that was really it with that. So they never went to catch the boy. Like, they never, even to this day, 2 years later, they didn't catch the boy. And I heard that he stole cars days after that, or months after that. 2 or 3 days later, he stole somebody's BMW. So he do it for a living. He steal people cars for a living. I don't know if he carjacking them or just taking their keys and doing what he did to me, because all he did was take my keys and left off in my car. But let me tell y'all how 2 years later I'm still fighting that case. The lady who he hit tried to sue me over the situation, because she basically tried to say she didn't know no better, though, so I don't blame her. But she tried to basically say that I gave him the keys and that he had my car willingly, like, not that he stole my car. And that was totally true. But make sure y'all got good insurance, because my insurance company, I had a lawyer, they paid for a lawyer, they paid for everything, and I ain't had to pay a dime from that. I actually got paid from it. So they took care of everything. I didn't have to come out of any pocket. And that I literally just went to court this year of January for the same thing. And they still have not caught the boy. He was still making videos and still doing stuff. But yeah, just make sure y'all get car insurance too. Let me say that, because had my car been stolen and crashed and I would have had to come out of pocket because I didn't have car insurance, I would have been in hole, because of course the car wasn't paid off. I had a 2017 and it just turned 2018, so I literally just got the car less than a year ago. I hadn't even had it a year. I think my year anniversary was the next month, so I had only had it like 10 to 11 months and it was already took. And I was just happy that I had insurance because I didn't have to come out of a dime. So yeah, I ended up getting me a new car a month later. Ended up getting me a 2018 but anyways, yeah, I ended up getting me a new car 2 months later, and he ain't never been to the shop since. I haven't seen him, haven't heard from him. It's been 2 years and I ain't seen or heard from him yet. So yeah, that was basically my story time of me getting my car stolen by somebody that took my keys off my counter. That was crazy. And then people was on social media too. They was like, why would you leave your keys on your counter? I'm in my private room. Why would I not leave my keys on my counter? I should be able to leave anything in here. I'm in a private room. Some of y'all know when you go to certain buildings, they have private rooms where you can lock your room up and different stuff like that. So I did not understand how I couldn't leave my keys on my counter in my private room. If anything, he shouldn't have stole my ass. But yeah. Anyways, that was all for this story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to hear. Let me know anything. Just comment. Like, talk to me. I want to talk to y'all. Talk me. I'll talk back. Let me know what y'all want to see. And make sure y'all subscribe so y'all get the latest updates. I will be doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers. And it's going to be something lit. It ain't going to be nothing cheap and nothing boring. So make sure y'all stay tuned and stay subscribed. We love you. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Not today. She cranky, y'all. She ain't about to say bye-bye. But bye. We'll see y'all in the next video. Split out.